Hello everyone, and welcome. Today I have a special guest with me.
Oh.
Max Haber.
Hello.
Thank you, Max. Thank you for being with me today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice.
You guys, we have a really exciting little ceremony for you.
Yeah.
Well, for all of us. It's not just for you, it's for everyone. We talked about doing this grand opening celebration for the Harmonized Matrix. We've been talking about it for a couple weeks now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like a grand opening for a business or something, but this is more collective. Yeah.
This is for Gaia and for humanity.
Yeah.
So this is when the Harmonized... Okay, back up. The Harmonized Matrix. Let's explain what that is, because in one of the channelings that we have done, Prime Creator shared with us about the Harmonized Matrix and how we as a collective have actually been creating this. And so I just want to have Max explain what this is.
Oh, okay. So the Harmonized Matrix is a collective co-creation, a network of energy that allows us to share a co-creative experience with each our own resonant creations in a manner that doesn't cause dissonance or disruption amongst our creations. So in a manner, it's an energy that opens more space for our creations, so that harmonious creations are experienced together and dissonant creations have their own space, even though they may be harmonious to each other.
So you notice what's happening currently on the planet, and what has been happening for a long, long time, is that there was a matrix set up by the cabal, the elite, whatever words you want to use to describe them, and it was a matrix that suppressed us and limited us. And what we are creating now, what we're co-creating here, is a harmonized matrix whereby we can all have our own creation. There's no competition. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Rob. So we want to celebrate that, and we want to officially open up some portals and create some more ease for this to happen. So the first thing we're going to do is Max is going to lead us in a toning. These are tones for clearing. These are tones for transmuting. So the intention with these tones is to clear out some of the old energies, the old matrix energies, and set the stage for the opening of the new. And just so you know, the Harmonized Matrix, we've been creating this for a little while now. It's not like all of a sudden today, but we want to have like an official July 20th, 2017 grand opening celebration.
Have some expression physicalized.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so take it away, sweetheart.
Alright, so the focus of these tones is the vibration, the mechanical undulation of the cells of the body, to have that code and information flowing. And so in this space we're going to imbue it with that harmonized matrix being experienced with this body, each of us.
Thank you so much. That was very powerful. I don't know if you guys can feel that from where you are, but the energy is whoo, very amazing in a good way, in a really, really, really amazing, beautiful way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so by the way, you guys, if you want more information about those tones, that is in the Creation Temple for the Divine Creator level, only $5 a month, so that's there for your reference. Okay, let me just tune in and see what's next. This is not planned out. We just decided to show up, so. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, I'm going to share a few decrees and intentions, and all of those of you who resonate and want to repeat after me wherever you are in your space, I'll invite you to do that. So give me just 1 second, let me get some water. With whatever power and authority we have, we now declare the new harmonized matrix open. We now declare and intend to embody harmony within our own beings. And as we harmonize ourselves, we allow that energy, those templates of harmony, to emanate from our beings, to be shared with the world and beyond. We declare and intend that we support Gaia with her ascension. Oh, thanks for all the love, you guys. We declare and intend that we support each other with our ascension journeys in whatever way we feel called. Within this harmonized matrix, we open portals for heaven on earth energy to arrive and be embodied by us and by Gaia. We declare and intend peace on this planet. We declare and intend peace within our own beings. And we allow the energies and energy signatures of peace to take hold within our beings so that we may emanate and share peace with all life everywhere. We call forth and invite in ease and grace to all that is being illuminated on our planet, to all that is unfolding on our planet right now. We welcome and receive ease and grace. Thank you, Kelly Jean. I declare and intend the power of love surround all. Yes, if you have intentions, please share those in the comments. That's amazing. Thank you. We create harmony in every moment. We contribute to harmony in every moment. We are harmony in every moment. And yes, feel free to please share this video with anyone else you think would resonate and benefit from what we're doing here today. One more time with the harmony. We create harmony in every moment. We contribute harmony to every situation. We are harmony in every moment. I am harmony. You are harmony. Anything that is not harmony, we ask to be gently and efficiently transmuted and dissolved into love. Anything within our beings, any density that we carry, any density that you see in another, any judgments, any doubts, any mistrusting, any vibration of lower density that does not resonate to harmony, we now ask that it be transmuted into love. And we ask that this transmutation occur with ease and grace. For we know some are carrying great density. Some are in great suffering. And with our declarations, we ask no harm be done, but that it all unfold with perfect ease and grace for all life. And for those of you who feel inspired, feel free to tone along with me. going to invite you to do now is in the comments below to share your creations of light. What is it that you're creating upon this planet? What is it that you desire to create? And as these portals open and as the matrices harmonize, we're going to send your creations of light into the harmonized matrix. So go ahead and start typing in the comments below, what are your creations of light? And we can support you with your creations as we continue with this ceremony. Would you like to share any of your creations of light? Or did you have something else you want to share?
Open all the spaces within the self for these harmonies, these creations, these resonances to flow. All layers, all levels, all aspects of yourself. All parallel, future and past lives. Higher and lower selves. All the energies of yourself that you experience in expression. Your physical body, your mental body, emotional body, energy body, spiritual body, light body. All choices you make. Open all these spaces, time, density, dimension.
All timelines, all time spheres, all time spirals.
Open, here and now, within yourself, within each, within the collective. This space and expansion for all resonant experience to be here and now, in each moment, in every moment. Receiving and flowing.
And as we work with these energies, you guys, if you're really sensitive and feeling the powerful energies coming through, I just invite you to breathe through your belly to help balance the energies. I'm feeling a lot of energy up here. So if you guys could help me out and begin really breathing through your belly.
Opening those spaces.
Opening your belly. Opening your belly breath.
Yes. Being aware of all parts of the self in this open flow, this communication with the self, with what you're truly creating in each moment. How you are navigating all that is. Allowing it to be simple, to be easy, to be graceful, to be fun, to be playful, to be joyful, to be fulfilling. And
inviting in and awakening any royalty aspects that you're ready to integrate. You can see we have the gold behind us. I'm wearing a bit of gold. We have the royalty crown here, the goddess crown, goddess halo. So opening and inviting in, awakening any dormant royalty aspects within yourself that you are now ready to integrate.
Opening your radiance, your presence, being true to your light in every moment. Allowing your expression to be resonant with the deepest part of yourself, releasing all constrictions that used to be and in this moment are no longer.
And allowing yourself to release what doesn't serve you. Instead of holding on because it's comfortable, because it's something you're used to, because in some way it does feel secure, because you've been with it for so long, allow yourself to release what no longer serves you.
Opening that space for this ease of release and clearing. Space for yourself. Space for each that you share experience with. Physical space, emotional space, mental space, energetic space. Allowing this experience to be much more easy. Allowing that harmony in all aspects, wielding it with the divine wisdom of your soul, of your infinite self. Your infinite self as an individual, your infinite self as all that is. Allowing yourself to be both. Harmonious. Harmonious with all the expanded infinite energies, harmonious with all the finite physical expressions, harmonious with all. And allowing that space, releasing all patterns of constriction, all patterns of compromise, allowing your expression to be full and truly resonant to the depth of the essence of who you truly are. A total harmony.
Continue to share your creations of light that you want to infuse into this harmonized matrix. Go ahead and type those in the comments.
Allowing all histories to unravel, all futures to unravel, to be present in this very moment, to choose that absolute resonance in each moment and in this moment.
Jumping to timelines where history is beautiful. History is without war, without harm of another life. Opening up those timelines, those time spirals, those time spheres.
Opening all those spaces. Knowing space and harmony expressed in pure resonance.
And for those of you just joining us, go ahead and type in the comments your creations of light, and we will infuse those into the harmonized matrix. And allowing joy. And you can still see the smoke at work here. We're transmuting all the stuff that you guys are releasing. So I feel like it's time for some joy to come into this, some play. There's so much joy that we can have access to, that we can experience in our everyday lives. I know it's been intense, you guys. I know the energies have been intense. We knew it was going to be this way. It's going to keep happening. So if we can activate some energies of joy within each of our beings so that we can ride these waves with a little bit more fun and play, continuing to allow the release as stuff comes up for us to release, and also allowing more joy to be part of our everyday experience as we navigate through this intensity. So joy, bringing in the joy, bringing in the fun, the play, the laughter, the delight, awakening our inner child who knows how to play and have fun. Yeah. Anything you want to share about joy?
Feel free to play. Freedom.
Yes.
Freedom to play.
Yes. Freedom
to feel. Freedom to smile.
Yes.
Freedom to shine light through your eyes.
Yeah. I know for those of you who have been with me for a while, you've probably heard me say this before, but when you go into the grocery store, when you go into the post office, when you're running your errands, getting gas for your cars, whatever those mundane things are, light yourself up before you go out and activate and awaken that joy within you. Make eye contact with people. Smile. Send joy out from your field so that if they want to receive it, it's there for them.
And honor yourself, honor your choices, honor what each chooses. And as they move through things that may be in contrast, if you observe, to truly accept that that is within their harmony, within their expression, with what they are going through and releasing and clearing. And hold that space of knowing that they can have that expansion as they go through it.
Yes. Unattachment and acceptance are a huge part of the harmonized matrix. So accepting without any attachment, accepting the responses and reactions of others, whether they receive from you or they don't, whether they send you hate or send you love. Your ability to stay neutral with all of it, accept it, be unattached to their reactions.
And allow that space to expand so that your experience continues to be harmonious. Even if they are standing before you, allow energetic space, allow physical space,
powerful.
Allow time.
Tell us about the energetic space. If someone's standing right here projecting hate onto us, how do we maintain that energetic space of harmony within ourselves?
You can allow the pattern of encoding that information to unravel and dissipate, and simply observing their expression, but not having to internally encode it. So you're allowing yourself your own personal space within that information.
This is coming from a master, you guys. He does this every day, all the time. He doesn't get triggered. This is a true master, so learn from him. Can you share more about that? This is really, really important. In that moment of fight, fright, or flight, when someone's coming at you with hate or anger or whatever, how do you stay centered in your own energy, in love, in harmony?
It's staying present with your energy and having compassion for their energy. Recognizing how all is in unity and oneness, and how all is in each and individual expression. And so what they're expressing, though it is part of you in one level, does not need to be an individualized expression.
Okay.
And so it's having compassion and allowing that space for each to be as they are. So it's, again, acceptance, bringing in that energy of compassion and allowing that space and harmony.
Okay, so this kind of goes back to having compassion for yourself, because if you can't have compassion for yourself, it's really hard to have it for someone else. And practicing this sort of thing in your everyday experiences, because when you're in that moment where something's projected at you, we did a video on this yesterday, in that moment where the projection is happening, it's very easy for the body to go into fight, fright, or flight. So if you practice this outside of those situations, when those situations happen, it'll be easier to gain that mastery. This is something that I'm, still working on. This is like, I'm definitely not a master in this at all, I would say. You've taught me so much.
Part of this, moving into this space of allowing each to have their expression, is unraveling the patterns of language within the self, allowing things to be purely in their nature, purely in expression, and not having to encode internally this information. And so it is a space of letting go of structure in body language, in using English in your thoughts, in handwriting being a structured pattern, and how that patterns into the cells and the DNA itself, allowing all those patterns of language and encodement to dissipate and have a pure flow of information. And so you can then be more aware of all the parts of yourself and what they're communicating.
So what you're saying is really actually pretty deep. So
right, and that doesn't have to be necessarily directly right away at a conscious level. This can be just an intention.
Right, to set your intention to release the encodements of any limiting language, any language of suppression, because language in and of itself is a little bit limiting. And I like what you said also about the body language, letting go of the encodements of the body language. So if someone's coming at you like this, you know, instead of reacting to how their body is moving towards you, to stay centered in your own being.
And in this process, to remain centered and integrated with as you are in this moment and as you are choosing to move forward. And so it is not to unravel what you are experiencing to become scattered, but rather to unravel the patterns which are structuring around your expression. Right?
That's a lot. Okay.
Again, it's just an intention. Doesn't have to be just in the simplicity.
But what's one thing that we can start with today to move towards that, other than making that intention that we want to uncode and unravel all of these things?
Take a moment each day to communicate with each part of yourself, to hear each part of yourself, and to offer those bridges of communication to have harmony within the self, and to allow external expressions of those bridges of harmony.
Nice. Should we activate some bridges of harmony?
That's what we just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we do some more?
Okay.
We like to play with each other, you guys. Lots of joy and laughter. So part of this, I'm going to use the drum for this one. Part of this is a simultaneous releasing of anything that's not harmony, and also to activate even more harmony. So if you've just joined us, or if you've been with us from the beginning of this transmission, we're going to just keep working with the energies of harmony, releasing anything that's not harmony, activating everything that is harmony within your being. And if you did just join us and you want to share your creations of light in the comments, please type out those creations of light so that we can infuse those into the harmonized matrix. Feel the beating of your heart. Feel your breath moving in and out through your body. Allow the release of what does not serve. Allow the awakening, the activating of your DNA, of the energy signatures of harmony. Receive the harmony, allow it to continue to flow through your being, allow you to take it with you as you go throughout your day, as you go throughout your night, wherever you are on the planet right now tuning into this. We love you, we thank you, we appreciate you. Thank you for being with us for this grand opening ceremony of the Harmonized Matrix.
Yeah.
Anything you want to share?
If you're feeling this is a really large jump, again, you said something that we can practice. An intention would be to bring in a stepping stone, which would be a holographic language of the heart that the mind can work with. And so encodements of space, smell, touch, taste, sound, and sight within the heart that can then send that information to the mind and have those harmoniously working together. So that is also an intention to assist the
Beautiful.
internal harmony.
Yeah, and for me, as you just witnessed, one of the ways that I unravel and uncode language is through toning. With most of the toning I do, there are no words. There are every once in a while. But with this, you can just feel the pure frequencies within your heart and within your being. Your mind doesn't have to do any interpretation because it's all just feeling it. So that's one of the things you can do for yourselves. And I'm going to do a whole separate video on toning. There was a request for that. So I thought that was a great idea. I'm going to do a whole video about that. But just to give you a little starter, just start toning. Doesn't matter what it sounds like. Just start making noises. Max's toning was completely different than my toning. So it doesn't matter how it sounds. Just start activating your voice. So again, thank you so much for being with us. If you want an in-person experience of this kind of energy, I do invite you to join us at our October retreat. Unlock your power here in Sedona, Arizona. Experience the amazing, powerful vortices here in Sedona. We're going to be working with your power, activating your spiritual gifts, all of these kinds of things that we talk about here today, very powerful. Bring your intentions of what you want to work on to the retreat. And for those of you who are hearing about the retreat for the first time, if you're feeling called to it and you're not quite sure how you're going to get here and you want a little help in manifesting, put your name in the comments below. Say, yes, I want to be part of the retreat, and we'll put your name in a crystal grid. There is a crystal grid that I'm creating and I'm fusing with magic and miracles for those who are feeling called to attend the October retreat. So again, love to you all. I will put the link below how to join the retreat. It's creationtemple.com/retreat. My voice is starting to go with all the toning, but really appreciate you celebrating the Harmonized Matrix with us. And I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Much love.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for being part of this.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Great to have your energy here. I know these guys appreciate it as well.
Thanks.
Yeah. See you guys.
Bye.